Okay, so we are recording. Hi guys. Okay, let me share my screen. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. I don't know why. Okay, share screen. All right, so let's begin. It's just me right now. Hopefully someone hops on live. If not, that's fine. I know you guys are awesome business owners and coaches, and you guys will catch the recording. So, oh, I got really dark. Let's turn on the light. All right, so you guys can see my messy background. So welcome to tonight's team call. The Rise Tribe, it's our team call. It's our first team call for the month of February. So today is Monday, February 1st, 2016, and I am freezing my butt off. I wish you guys could see, like, I have a blanket on me right now, and I have like my heater, and I got some tea right now. I'm freezing. Like, I usually love really cold weather, but I don't know why I'm like super cold. But I'm excited to share some stuff with you guys. It'll probably be a really quick call, but it's really important that we have these weekly calls. And as much as my heart desires for all of us to be all on at once, I know that it's kind of not impossible, but it's just really hard for us to be on all at once with our busy schedules and stuff. But it keeps me on check as your leader and your mentor, and just to stay consistent and to be rolling out these team calls and trainings weekly. So I'm going to do my part, and you're going to do your part by watching the recording. Okay, so let's begin. So I got to listen to the National Wake Up Call today. Today I was super busy. Like, I have the next 2 weeks off from like my full-time job, and we just ran a bunch of errands, and we're getting ready for Camilo's first birthday, and we just had a bunch of like car issues today. Not car issues, but like we just had a lot of stuff going on, and like I thought I was going to be home earlier than what I expected. So I'm like, hey, I'm spending a lot of time in the car. Let me listen to the National Wake Up Call. So if you guys aren't following Brittany Leggett, go ahead. If you're not following a lot of top coaches, go ahead and look for this girl on Facebook. She is amazing. Like, she is one of the top coaches that like really, really, really stands out to me, because I can honestly feel like how genuine she is and how caring and like loving she is through her posts. And I love the way that she words stuff. Like, she never comes off as like salesy. She's very, very sweet and helpful. So if you guys aren't following her, you can go ahead and follow her. I love following her. Hey girl, what's up? Did you mute yourself? Okay. So I just went ahead and started because it was already 9. So yeah. So if you guys haven't listened to the call, make sure you make some time this week to listen to it. But my biggest takeaways from this call was, she said a quote. I think it was towards the very end of the call, but she did say it's hard to beat someone who never quits. And so basically, Brittany in this call, she kind of talks about her experience, because if you didn't know this, she was in the top 10 for like 18 months straight. And so her goal was to be top 10 2 years in a row. So she was really going for top 10 for 2015, because she hit it in 2014 and she missed it. Brittany Powers came in out of nowhere, and she became number 10. And so that pushed Brittany to number 11. And so if you guys don't know who Brittany Powers is either, she's like, she's only been a coach for like less than 2 years, and she made it into the top 10 last year, which is freaking crazy. But so yeah, I mean, I just love that quote, because it's, you know, if you like really like let it soak in, it's really hard to beat someone who never quits. And it's true, because if you never quit, like, it's really hard to beat someone who's never willing to quit. Like, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you fail, like, if you never quit, like, no one's going to beat you, like, you know. And then I love how she talked about how our self-esteem should come from our work ethic and not our results. And so, like, again, in this call, she talks a lot about how much of a failure she felt. Like, she's like this top earning coach and whatever. She has all the 15-star diamond, all those fancy stuff, but she still felt like worthless. You know, she didn't hit this like big team goal. And so she started diving into personal development, and she talked about how our self-esteem and the way we feel shouldn't come from our results and stuff that we're achieving all the time. It should come from like our work ethic. Like we should feel good if we know that we're hard workers and we're doing what we can with what we have, where we're at right now in our lives. That should give our self-esteem a boost. Like that should give us confidence. Like we should be confident and proud in like what we have to offer. Like if you can only work your business at the most like an hour a day right now, and that's all you can do, you be proud of that, like carry that confidence with you and let that show through your, like, have good self-esteem because of that. If you have a good work ethic, carry that with you. And then she also mentioned just because you don't hit a big goal, just because you don't hit a big goal, it doesn't give you permission to start setting smaller goals. And I love that because it's so true. Like how many times do we set big goals and we don't achieve them, or we're like, well, maybe I should shoot for Success Club 5 instead of 10. I didn't hit 10. I'll shoot for 5. No, like you're giving yourself permission to start thinking smaller, and you shouldn't be doing that. So she really hit some really key points on that. So it's a great call. I always encourage these calls, and those are just kind of my biggest takeaways. And Carl Daikeler talks at the end of the call too, so that was pretty cool too. He talks about some like digital unlocks that's going on Beachbody On Demand. So I always love listening to that man. He's awesome. Okay, so February is Team Cup month, and I'm super excited that we're having another Team Cup. I feel like I didn't give my all our last Team Cup. I don't know. I think it was in the month of October, maybe November. But this is our Team Cup. It's me, Marie, Jenna, Yvonne, and Sarah. So we teamed up, and we are doing a Team Cup this month, and we have goals of hitting Success Club and hopefully earning some cool prizes this month. And it's just an exciting time to rally up and, work together as a team. We have a thread going on right now, just like a message thread. And I'm going to commit to at least checking in once a day with, whatever's working for me, or anything that's like business related, that's like business motivation, or if there's like a script or something that's working for me, or something that stands out, like I'm going to be in there sharing it with you guys. And I think it's just a great way to have some friendly competition, shoot for some awesome prizes, and we should help each other to grow our business and to create some momentum since it's the beginning of the year. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so hopefully you guys saw in the month of January that I did a prize drawing for anyone that hit Success Club 5. You would be entered once. And if you hit Success Club 10, you would be entered twice. And so we had 2 coaches on our team both hit Success Club 6, which I'm super proud of them. It was Sarah and Jenna. So them 2 are going to be entered into this giveaway, and I'm going to do it literally right now. I'm going to take off my hat. My bangs are all funny, but whatever. So I'm going to do this on camera. So I'm just going to write it like on a Post-it note. So here's Sarah. I'm just going to fold it twice. So here's my hat. I'm just going to draw it. And then here's Jenna's. So this month I'm going to do something too. So hopefully, I don't know. Do you guys like winning free stuff? So I'm going to have another incentive. I'm not too sure what it is. I'll be posting about it this week. Same concept. If you hit Success Club 5, you're entered once. If you hit Success Club 10, I will enter you twice into my giveaway. So, hey, it's an extra perk and it's an extra incentive for you to hit Success Club this month. So let's shake it all up. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes. Let's see who the winner is. Sarah, yay! So I'm going to order this for you in your size. So please message me whatever size you think is best, or we can talk about it. Just message me. And you just won this prize. So congratulations, and I'm so proud of you that you hit Success Club. Jenna, you did an awesome job too hitting Success Club, and I'm excited for you guys. Like, I really want to see you guys hit Success Club every single month this year. If you guys hit it every single month this year, Beachbody will reward you, and they will recognize you as a Success Club 5 or 10 All-Star. So if you hit 5 every single month, 12 months consecutively, you will be recognized as a Success Club 5 All-Star. If you hit 10, same thing, Success Club 10 All-Star. And you wouldn't be recognized for that until next year at Coach Summit, but hey, you need to start now in order for you to be recognized later down the road. So congratulations, ladies, and I am super, super proud of you. Okay. So I just, like I said, this is going to be a quick call. And I just wanted to go over some of my top tips for this month, just things that are pretty, I feel like a broken record sometimes when I talk about this, but Danny Johnson always teaches this, and it's, repetition is the mother of skill. So I'm going to repeat whatever I repeat all the time, and hopefully it drills into your head. Okay, so my number one tip for this month is to stay consistent. Like, if you think about your life, I want you guys to think about being consistent for the rest of your life. Like, it's just the way it is. Like, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Like, you have to be consistent in your life. And I'm not saying be perfect, but in order for you guys to be successful in any area of your life, whether it's your marriage, parenthood, motherhood, your job, your fitness, your health, your business, whatever, like, in order for it to be successful, in order for you to be successful, you need to stay consistent. So what does that mean? What does being consistent mean? That means doing your daily activities daily, not when you feel like it, because imagine if we only did what we needed to do when we felt like it. Okay, I'll be honest, like, I was really tired, like, right before this call, and I could have easily just came up with an excuse and said, hey, team, you know what? I think we're just going to have the call tomorrow. I'm really cold, and I had a busy day, and I'm just really tired. Like, I was really, like, falling asleep on the couch. Like, I could have came up with an excuse as to why, I couldn't host this team call for you guys today. But, I did my day. It's part of my weekly activity is to have a team call for us and to lead you guys as a team. So I need to stay consistent in that. So sometimes I'm here running a team call or doing what I need to do when I don't feel like it. Because at the end of the day, that's what successful people do. Okay, successful people do daily what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So keep that in mind. Number 2, 3 vital behaviors all day, every day. All day, every day. We just can't stress this enough. You need to be drinking Shakeology every day. You need to be reading some sort of personal development. If you're not listening to a podcast, if you're not listening to calls, you need to be reading. If you think that for some reason you're just not into reading, okay, you really, really need to get into like a podcast, or like you need to start listening to calls daily. You need to feed your mind and your brain with good, positive things that you can bring back to your social media. You need to be a positive light. You need to fill up your cup first before you can fill up someone else's cup. If you guys are ever following any coaches and you're just like, man, she's just so inspiring, like, it's because they do a lot of personal development. They're reading books that are inspiring them. They're reading books that are teaching them new skills. It's elevating your mind. It's increasing your confidence. Like, you're reading something new, and it's just easier to talk about that stuff on social media. So like, people are attracted to that. So that's why personal development is so important. And of course, getting in your workouts every single day. So that counts as like, number 1, being proof the products work. So drinking your Shakeology and doing your workouts. Number 2 is personal development, personal growth. Like, you need to grow as a person, and in order for you to attract growth, like people that want to grow, you need to grow yourself first. So know thyself and grow thyself. And invite. That is one of the vital behaviors. And I want you guys to think of inviting as something that you can do daily in your posts. Like, always leave the door open for people. Like, drop little bombs here and there, and it doesn't always have to be some big fancy post. I feel like I've gotten really good at this, so you guys can always go to my page for like inspiration or ideas. But, you know, like sometimes I'll write some long post, or if I'm talking about like mom life or something, like, you know, I try to be very consistent at least once a day. And I try to leave that door open where I tell people, like, don't ever feel like, you know, this is the last straw or whatever. Like, if you ever need help, if you ever want to chat, please message me. Please message me. Like, I'm always telling people, like, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. You know, let's talk about coaching. Let's talk about this program, whatever. Like, let's chat. Like, I'm always opening up that door and I'm inviting people. Let's chat. Let's talk. Like, what are your goals? I'm not necessarily always posting like join my group and join my team and whatever. Like, I'm consistent with that too, but I like, you know, in between my posts, like I always leave the door open. I invite people to come talk to me. Like, I'm giving people permission and like saying, hey, like, it's okay. Like, you can message me. Like, don't be shy, you know, just message me. So when you think of inviting, it doesn't always have to be like in a message, inviting people to watch the webinar, or like start inviting people through your post. If you guys don't know who Bonnie Engel is, she's another top coach. She does a really, 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 really good job of inviting people publicly, like on every one of her posts on Facebook. But she does it in such a unique way that it doesn't come off salesy ever. Like, it literally, like, it makes me as a coach like want to join her. Like, and I'm already a coach, like in the same network as her. So if you don't know who that is, Bonnie Engel, you spell her name Bonnie. Her last name, I think, is Engle. Go follow her on Facebook. She's awesome. Number 3, be bold in your posts. For the longest time I can remember just being super scared and just, I was always so mindful of like what people were going to think or say when I posted things about fitness, or like, you know, people investing in me and like and joining my business. Like, I am so over that. Like, I mean, there's times where like sometimes like I still kind of feel fearful, but at the end of the day, like, I'm still here 3 years later and nothing has happened, you know, like, you just kind of have to get over that fear, and you have to be very bold in your posts. Like, you need to have that confidence. And again, like, if you don't feel like you're a confident person, you're missing the boat. You're either not working 100% on your health and fitness journey, or you're not doing enough personal development. Like, I guarantee you, if you're on top of your health and fitness and you're being super consistent every single day with that and personal development, I bet your butt that you're going to feel confident, and that confidence is going to show through in your posts. Like, people can feel your energy. People can feel your confidence, and people that are not confident are attracted to people that are confident, and they need that. They need that positive enthusiasm, and they need that energy. They need you. Okay. So be bold in your post, and, you know, be very specific to your like market. Like, who are you marketing to? Like, are you a newlywed? Are you about to get married? Are you a full-time mom? Are you a full-time employee? Like, who are you? Like, whoever you are is who you should be talking to in your post. You're not trying to attract everyone and their mom. No, because it's not going to work. Whoever you are right now is who you should try to be attracting. So whatever you have going on in your life, that's what you need to be posting about. Like me, I'm slowly making that transition where like I'm back to like being a working mom and building my business on the side. So now I'm changing the way that I talk in my posts, and I'm not really looking for stay-at-home moms anymore. Like, now I'm looking for working moms that could possibly want to come home because I have that opportunity for them. I'm a working mom now, but now like I want to look for other working moms that would like to build a second income from home, because I know how to do that and I have that opportunity for them. So I'm going to change the way my lingo, I guess, in my posts to fit my market, to my current lifestyle. Does that make sense? Number 4, use a planner. That's just self-explanatory. Like, if you guys aren't using a planner, you need to go get one. You can get one at Target. You can get one on Amazon. Get a planner, map out, you know, your week, schedule your life, be organized, and you're not going to miss any important dates or anything that's going on if you guys are using a planner. You're not going to forget people's names. You're not going to forget about who to follow up. It's just really important that you guys use a planner. Like, it's self-explanatory. It's like saying, you know, like you're in college or whatever, and you go to class, like, you know, what are you going to take notes on? Like, you always have a notebook. So like, if you have a business, like, why not use, like, why not have a planner? Like, you need to have a planner. Does that make sense? Number 5, respect your business hours. If you guys don't have business hours, you need to set business hours. Like, I don't care if you're working full time or you're staying home, you respect your business hours, set them, and that's it. Don't be on your phone all day. Don't be answering messages at, like, okay, if it's 11 p.m. like last night, it was the last night of it was the last day of the month. Like, yeah, I was up till midnight talking to people through Messenger. Yes, that, I was doing that given the situation. No, those were not part of my business hours, but it was the last day of the month. But other than that, during the week, like, I try really hard to be very intentional with my time with my son and my husband and just being me, so I don't want to be glued to my phone. I don't want to be glued to, I want people to respect my hours too. Like, I've had people where they think that I sit on my ass all day and they think that I'm on my phone. And like, I've had people message me like 2-3 times and like, oh, are you getting my message? Are you getting my message? And so when I'm on Facebook, like, I make sure on my Messenger, like, I turn it off. Like, I don't want people to know that I'm online. Like, because I want to get in and I want to get out. I want to get in, post into my groups, answer my messages, do what I have to do, and get out. I don't want to get sucked into social media because it's a time waster. It really is. And so now that I'm working full time, like, I don't have all the time in the world. So I need to be very intentional about my time when it's spent being a mom, being a wife, and being a business owner. So set some hours if you need help with that. I have a call that I did, I don't know, like a few months ago, and I teach you how to like block out your time for your business if you're working or not. So it's on my YouTube channel. If you can't find it, just let me know. Number 6, use the team calendar to plan your month. I will have our February team calendar up by the end of tomorrow. Lindsay in the Diamond Council posted her version of the team calendar. It's slightly different than what we do, but you guys can use that as a reference if you need to look at something either tonight or during the day tomorrow. Use your team calendar. Again, it's like using a planner. Like, you need to be very intentional about what you're doing. You guys have a business, so be intentional about, planning your month and your groups and being organized and using a planner. Number 7, carve out time to come up with eye-catching, heart-touching, and unique, really good posts. So what do I mean by that? Carve out some time on the weekend when you're alone. Like, if it's Saturday morning or Sunday night, whenever you have like 20 minutes to yourself and you are in like complete silence, think about the things that you want to share. Think about things that inspire you, like stuff that you might have seen before. Think about things that are eye-catching. Like, whenever you're on social media, like, I have certain folders. I wish I could show you guys. I'm sure I could probably. Let me show you guys. So what I mean is, like, when I'm on social media and there's something that I see that I like, that it's eye-catching, maybe it's something that's heart-touching, something that inspired me, or something that's unique. Like, how in the team page, I think a few days ago I posted about how I'm going to recreate that Starbucks post that one of the coaches made. Like, I screenshot and I saved that for a future post because I'm not always feeling super creative. So I saved that. And so on my iPhone, like, I have folders for certain things. Like, I have a folder for screenshots, Beachbody promotion posts. I have a folder for progress pictures. And then I even have a folder for coach prospects. See if you guys can see that. So those are actually people on Instagram. So those are our coach prospects that I'm building relationships with, and people that I think would be a good addition to our team. So it's just a way for me to stay organized. So if you guys don't have like folders like that on your iPhone, like, I really encourage you guys to do that. I'm just a visual person and I love the iPhone. You can freaking screenshot everything. So screenshot that and carve out some time, sit down, really think about, like, use the team calendar and use your planner. Okay, on Monday, I really want to post about my transformation picture or my progress picture. On Tuesday, I really want to share this recipe that I've been loving and it's so simple and so easy. On Wednesday, I really want to share about, how grateful that, Beachbody paid for my gas this week. something like that. Be very intentional and specific about what you want to post about. So carve out some time on the weekends, so that way during the week when you're busy, like you write it, you already have it written down, and you're like, okay, like I'm going to be intentional. And like, you know, I said that I was going to post about my story today, and I'm going to post about my story. So just carve out some time for that. So I have on there, quote unquote, always post with intention. Don't post just to post. Number 8, be on top of your fitness game. And I'm telling you guys this because I've been testing this for the past like 3 months. Basically ever since I started working, like I have not, like I'll be super honest, and I'm going to share about this on social media, and I think I already have once, but fitness has not been a priority of mine. Like I have been active, but I haven't been following a program. And I stopped posting workout videos, which is something that I was really consistent with. And I noticed a huge dip in my business and in the way that my social media was growing, because I track my followers and the people that I add on Facebook. I track that weekly. And guys, I noticed a huge difference. And you guys know, like, I'm not a fitness professional. Like, I do not have abs. I'm not better than you, but I was being very consistent with my fitness posts. And you know, people were liking that. People were like, okay, this girl's serious. You know, she's working out. She's saying what she's, you know, or she's doing what she's saying, and she's following a program. Like, I really think she can help me with my health and fitness journey. And I noticed a huge dip. Like for me, like now it's really easy for me to just kind of stay consistent with my containers and like eating 21 Day Fix approved foods and whatever, drinking Shakeology every day is like super easy. It's like a no-brainer now. But, you know, for some reason, like not posting about like my workouts and stuff, like it just made like a huge difference. And like I'm gonna start hammer and chisel, and I'm excited to get back in the game. Like I'm really excited to like start posting like selfies again, like in my workout clothes and like videos and stuff. And I know what works. And I talked about this in our bigger team page, and I had a lot of feedback, and a lot of people reported that they've noticed a difference too. Like if they're not consistent with like fitness posts, they notice a huge difference in like Success Club points and like the amount of people that you can successfully help get like on a program. So be on top of your fitness game. And if you're on top of your fitness game, guys, like I'm sure you're aware of this, like, you know, in times that you've been really consistent, like that consistency and discipline and confidence like spills through in like in every other area of your life. Like it spills through like at work, at home with like your kids or your family or your spouse, in your business and your posts. Like you just feel so good when you're on top of your fitness game. Like your energy levels go up, you start sleeping better, you have more energy. I already said that. You have more energy, you're more confident, you're more happy. Like you start like looking and feeling better in your clothes, you know. So just stay on top of your fitness game. Number 9, read a new personal development book. Out with the old, in with the new. Please don't be that coach that sticks to the same book over and over and over and over again, and you tell me I'm just gonna finish this one book. I'm gonna finish GoPro for sure. Guys, out with the old, in with the new. I want to see you guys order a new personal development book. Get out there and search something. Please do not message me and ask me what you should get. You guys are adults. You know what you need to work on. You know what your strengths are. You know what your weaknesses are. If you don't know what your strengths are, there's a book out there called Strengths Finder. You could easily type in Google top 10 personal development books, business building books, how to talk to people, like whatever, like anything that you need to work on, you can find a book on that. So I challenge you guys to get a new personal development book. When you get that new book, take a picture of it and share it on the team page so we can go and support you. Follow up like a boss, like for real, like follow up like a boss. Like you are a boss and you have your own business. Follow up with people. Here's a story. I won a giveaway, like last summer, I think, I don't know, like fall. I won a giveaway for a company called Tula, and it's a skincare line. And so I won like full-sized products like face wash and like creams, eye creams, I don't know, all this stuff. It's been amazing. And it was free. Like, I won a free giveaway. And a few weeks ago, I had someone from their company follow up with me. Like, she straight up sent me an email, and it was very professional. It was not salesy. Like, she wasn't even trying to get me to buy more of their products, even though she knew that they had given me like free product. But she followed up with me to see how I was doing and how I liked it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, girl, like, I love this cream and I love this line. I was like, I'm going to recommend it to everyone. Like, and I even told her, I was like, I really appreciate you following up with me, because I'm so excited to tell you that, like, I'm actually loving this line, and I love everything that it's done to my skin, and blah, 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 all this stuff, you know. And she followed up with me, and then that just like added brownie points. I was like, oh my gosh, like, their customer service is awesome. Like, I'm definitely ordering when I'm done with my products, like with my like sample size products. Like, I'm definitely going to place an order. And so what I mean by this is, like, for me, like, in the month of January, like, it was a really, really hard month for me. And I was sitting at Success Club 2 the whole month. Like, I literally thought to myself, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm really not going to hit Success Club. And guys, I mean, you guys can go through my posts. Like, I was posting consistently. I was, you know, doing the vital behaviors. I was inviting people, and I was talking to a lot of people and trying to get them, you know, inspired to like actually jump on their journey that they've been on the fence about for like months. And I started the last week of the month, I really, really increased like my follow-up messages. Like, I follow up with like 5 to 10 people every single day, sometimes even more. And I will go back, like, I'll go back like months and months, like even like, you know, like 9-10 months ago. And I start following up. And so what I mean by a follow-up, like, it means just like messaging someone and saying, hey, how have you been? Like, how's the new year treating you? Like, how were your holidays? That's a follow-up. And then slowly, you know, they'll tell me like, oh, you know, I haven't been on top of my health and fitness game. Or if it never gets to that, and we're constantly just going back and forth, and I know that this person, I never delete my Facebook messages, you guys, just so that you know, like, I never delete any message, because I like that I can just scroll up and see what we talked about like a year ago. If for some reason, like, the people that I'm following up with them for a reason, because in the past they have shown some sort of interest in like health and fitness, or in my groups or something, or maybe they gave me like an objection or something. So that's the reason why I'm following up with them. And I will straight up ask them, so how are you doing with your health and fitness? Like, straight up, like, I'll just follow up with it. And 9 times out of 10, like, people are still struggling. So that's my chance and my opportunity to invite them again. And people are like, you know what? I'm actually ready this month, Jackie. I want this flavor of Shakeology, you know, and how do I get started? Like, literally, like, I had someone say, like, I'm in, like, what's my next step? And I literally helped 2 people in the same day, and I ended the month at Success Club 6. So I was locked in for Success Club 5, and had I not followed up with a lot of people like the last week of the month, I probably would have not qualified for Success Club. So follow up like a boss. Number 11, if you do not invite to the business opportunity, your team will not grow, and nor will your income. So get rid of the fear and invite people. I feel like as a team, this is something that we have struggled with collectively as a team. And, you know, we can't struggle with this anymore, guys. Like, we've been working together, some of us for longer than a year, and for the most of us, we've been working together for the past year, and there hasn't been a lot of growth. You know, this always depends obviously on your own goals, but I don't want to see you guys be stagnant in your business, and I don't want your income to be stagnant. So in order for you guys to experience like real growth and to take things to the next level, like, you need to bring people onto your team. You need to share this amazing opportunity with other people. Like, you know, think about all the things that have changed in your life, you know, since becoming a coach, since going to live events with us, since being on weekly team calls. listening to top coaches, being a part of our team page, being a part of the team cup, being a part of our online groups, earning that extra check every week. Like, think about all the things that you've experienced that have been positive, that have made you happy, that have made you feel confident. Like, a lot of people are missing out on that because you're not giving them the opportunity to say yes or no. When you invite someone to learn more about what we do as coaches, it's not your decision. You can't make that decision for other people. You can't say, they're going to think this is a scam. They're going to think this is weird. They're not into fitness. They don't have time. Oh my gosh, this. Oh my gosh, that. Like, no. Like, your job is just to open up the door for conversation, invite them, share more information with them, and it's up to them if they say yes or no. Had I not asked all of you guys would not be here. And I love you guys. Like, I love this team, but had I not gotten rid of that fear and like boldly asked you to join our team, you guys would not be here right now. So really think about this as a gem. It's like a diamond. It's such a special opportunity. It's a business opportunity, but it's special. Like, it's like a life-changing opportunity. So please don't keep that from people. Just get rid of that fear. Again, like, you need to do more personal development and get out of your own head, because fear does not exist. Like, fear is keeping you from your greatest potential. Like, it's not allowing you to tap into your greatest potential. So again, get rid of that fear and just start inviting people. I can share as many videos and training and scripts, but to be honest, you have to get out of your own head. Like, you really just have, it's very simple. You just have to talk to people, talk about coaching publicly, talk about the benefits, how it's changed your life, and invite people to learn more and let them make the decision if they want to jump in or not. We are not here to convince anyone, but we are here to share this opportunity with as many people as we can. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very short and quick call, but yeah, have a good night. We'll talk to you guys later during this week in the team page.